Hey guys, so I'm starting this vlog a little bit early. It is Wednesday, but figured I'd take you guys along with me. This weekend we'll be going trail riding again, so I'll take you guys with me for that. But I am working with Amtrak again because her owner is going on vacation and needs me to work with her while she's gone. So I'm gonna go to my dad's for a little bit, and then I'm going to go there and work with Amtrak, and then I don't really know what else after that, but I'll see you guys then. Alright, so I'm just gonna talk because my car radio is broken. So for like the last couple months it's been super boring to drive because it's just like silence unless I like sing to myself or something. But I just applied for a job as a after-school advisor, even though I hate kids. Freaking hate kids, but there's not really anywhere else in town hiring or anything that I like actually want to do. I mean, I'm pretty lucky. Like the town I live in has like a decent selection of places to work, especially for high schoolers. I mean, horses is my job, but I can't have that as like my only job. Like it just doesn't pay enough around here. I mean, Iowa doesn't really have a horse industry. Like the horse community is really big, but the horse industry is kind of like non-existent. We don't really have an industry, if you know what I mean. Like it's just one big horse community. Like and there's a lot of professional trainers here in the area, so I mean it's not really a lot of people's first option to go to a 16-year-old to professionally train their horse. Like I'm not a professional. I love to do it and I've done it for people, but I mean I'm not certified or anything like that. I want to go to college for it and hopefully one day do it all professionally and whatnot, but it can't be my only job right now. Like and I'm not working with the ponies anymore. Chloe, I think I'm actually gonna be buying her in the spring, or taking her, I guess, from Jen, because Chloe's just so neurotic. She's really just a freaking weird horse. She is. That horse somehow was traumatized in the past, and she has never been able to get over it. She hates strangers. She's always skittish. We go over things over and over and she's still scared or nervous, and that's just how she is. And Jen really hasn't had the time to put into her that she needs, and they can't keep their project horses forever. So I was like, you know, maybe Chloe would be a fun project. So I think I might take her next year. But I'm not working with the other ponies right now just because it's getting to be fall, and you know, working outside with them is just going to be terrible. So she told me that you know, we don't really need me right now. Starburst is injured. She hurt her leg, so I'm not working with her right now. Really, Starburst just needs riding time. She's pretty well broken out, and she's such an amazing horse, you guys. She has hardly had any rides, like probably 10, and not even long ones, just short ones, and she does so amazing. Like she's so relaxed, just chill, doesn't spook at anything. Like she's a great horse, and once she gets better, I think I'm just gonna be putting miles on her and riding time on her. And then right now I'm working with Amtrak, but I'm sure once they get back from vacation, I probably won't be. Her owner right now is just a little bit big for her because she's not very old. Like she probably just turned 2-ish. They don't really know her exact age, but she's about 2 right now. So she's just being started. Like she's not being broke out or anything. So we've had, actually, I'll have to post the video. I rode her around the arena last time I was there, and she, you know, I didn't give her a lot of directions. She just kind of walked around and I pulled her which way, but that's about it. So she's starting riding, but like we're not going to be putting hard hours on her or anything. But yeah, so that's like what I'm doing right now. I mean, I don't really know what the future holds. I'm sure this winter I'll that's why I applied for another job, because I mean, most people around here in Iowa like have their own property to keep their horses, so not everybody needs somebody to exercise their horses in the winter, because they'll just go do it themselves at a barn. And if you don't have a barn, if you just keep them at your own property, like, nobody's gonna want to exercise your horses for you in the freezing ass cold winter, because here in Iowa it gets down to negative like 30-40 degrees and it's fucking cold. So I don't ride my horses in the winter. I actually feel bad sometimes. I feel like I neglect them in the winter time, because I just go out, feed them, and go back in because it's so freaking cold. But I mean, I don't ride them. I don't really believe in riding horses in the winter. Like this new barn that I'm working at, I just cleaned stalls for her. She has a huge heated arena and it's fucking sweet. Like if you have a heated arena, then it's not as big of a deal, but I feel like if you're gonna ride your horse in the winter with no heat source or anything, then you know, a horse has a big body and they have to work and eat a lot to keep their body warm and to maintain their energy. And I don't feel like horses need to be carrying me around. They should be using their energy to stay warm and keep their digestion moving. Like in the winter, it's really dry and stuff, and especially if they're inside. So I don't really ride in the winter. Plus, it's just agonizingly cold here anyway. It's suck ass. But alright, well, this is like over a 5-minute clip, so I'm gonna just talk to you guys when I get there. There they are! I always honk at them. They're way up there. Oh my goodness. Are you a guard dog? Are you a guard dog? You're a good boy, Actra. Yes. Good boy. I think eventually or soon we're going to have to make the difficult decision of putting down Bear, because he's like 16 this year. Hi guys! And he's in rough shape, so don't know how long Bear will be in the vlogs. I don't even actually know if he's ever been in my vlogs, but hi guys, you look happy to see me. Soccer's happy to see me. What are you doing? Hi. Phoebe's like, okay, time to go. Yeah. Phoebe, you like me. You know you like me, don't ya? Hi. No? Alright, so I just rode her around a little. I didn't ride her very long, maybe like 15 minutes, but I know I didn't get a lot of footage, or I didn't get any, I guess. We were kind of busy working with her, and I feel like it's kind of weird to film when you're working with other people. Like, I mean, some people have no problem with it, but I just feel like it's a little unprofessional, like when you're more focused on filming rather than working on the horse, you know? Especially like I was working with Otis again, which if you guys saw, it was a vlog a while ago about working with him. I worked with him for a little while with Amtrak and Starburst. So Amtrak is at his barn now, so I was working with him, and especially when someone older than you is trying to give you their advice, like you don't really want to be filming in the middle of it. It's kind of rude, and I didn't bring my GoPro, so I'll be working with her again tomorrow, so maybe I'll get a little footage. Oh my god, this road. This road is awful. So I will see you guys tomorrow then. Are you going to come say bye to me? Oh, you rolled, didn't you? Good girl. Alright, it's Saturday morning right now. I'm headed to work right now, and then when I'm done with work, I'm gonna go back to town to get one of my friends is gonna ride Sugar. So this is like a saddle club ride, so there's gonna be a lot of people there, hopefully. More than we usually have, but so I'm gonna try and get some GoPro clips. I have no idea where we're riding. It's some place like outside of town, but I have never been there, so hopefully they have good trails. It actually looks like it could rain. Like, can you see the sky back there? I don't know if you can, but it's like pretty cloudy. And if it rains, I'm gonna be really disappointed, but yeah. So I just got done with work, and it was kind of a hectic day, and I'm really kind of frustrated because there's this horse, and I don't know his exact age, but I think he's like 2-ish, maybe a little older, and he's full grown, like he's full-sized horse. And for some reason this horse is that old and that big and doesn't understand the concept of leading. Like, I don't understand what his deal is. But yesterday I was cleaning his stall, and I took him out of his stall, tied him up, and when I brought him back in, he wouldn't move. So I like just gave him a little hit on his shoulder with my hand, and he like rears up and is ripping back on me. And I had to get a lead rope to bring him into the stall because I just had him by his halter. And then today I was taking him out of his stall to his paddock outside, and you know, most horses like getting out of their stall to go outside, but for some reason he won't move. Like, he just stands there and won't move. So I took the lead rope and just gave him a little flick on the shoulder, like, you know, I always do that when I want my horses to move. And the world like ended for him right there. Like, he just went ballistic. Like, he rips back as hard as he can, rears, and takes off around the arena. He's running around the arena and then bolts into the barn where the other horses are. And he even like dragged me a little, but I'm fine. And like, the world just like totally ended. I don't know what the hell his problem was. And then of course he didn't want me to come near him, so I had to like slowly walk up to him, grab his lead rope, and then he still wouldn't move. So I had to like take the whip. I didn't hit him, but I didn't even hit him. Like, I was just kind of holding it out. And he was like running around in circles. Like, he was like traumatized that I had flicked him on the shoulder. And I'm just gonna say that story, and I'm gonna finish in a little bit, because I'll just finish the story when I get home, because I don't want my phone to run out of storage, because my phone has like no fucking storage, I swear to God. This is so cool. Ooh, Bibi like water, doesn't she? She's actually keeping up pretty good. we just rode through that. It was like up to BB's chest. I'm all wet. Good girl. It probably feels good though because it's pretty hot today. Huh.
Well, that's how you ignite that cannon right now. You're shooting with a high power like that.
Good girl, easy. Easy. Good girl. She did get a workout. She's gonna do it like 4 times. Hi guys, it is Sunday morning right now, and just wanted to tune in because I know I didn't finish vlogging yesterday, which I apologize for. I was just really busy most of the day. But I have to say, it was so much fun, you guys. It was so much fun, and I would do it like every week. But yeah, it was so nice to get all the horses out. They all just needed ridden. But if you have a saddle club like in your county or your city or area, totally join it. You will not regret it. It's so much fun, like having other people to ride with and meeting other people that ride. Because I mean, I don't really ride with people in my area just because I don't really know them. But yeah, it's a great way to meet new people and everything, and it was so much fun. We rode for about 3 hours. That's how long the ride was, and it was great. I mean, there was woods, and then we went out in the open. There were tons of water crossings, and there was a point where, because the property was like right by the river, and the river is flooding right now, and it was kind of like flooded into the trail, and I mean, there was no other way around it because it was just all flooded. So we just had to go through it, and the water was like up to our horses' stomachs, and it was so awesome. If I can find any pictures of it, I'll put them in here. But it was super, super fun. My friend Melanie rode Sugar, and Sugar was drenched in sweat by the time we were done. She was soaked from head to toe. That's why I was kind of glad there was a lot of water crossings and whatnot, because I'm sure it felt really nice on their legs and stomach. But, I mean, it was pretty hot. It wasn't too bad. Excuse me. It was probably like 80. But for the horse, I mean, they were sweating a lot. So I'm sure it felt really nice for them. But yeah, Sugar hasn't done long rides like that in a long time. I took her to a big equestrian campground a couple years ago, and but that was about it. But she had absolutely no problems. She did so good. Melanie did great with her and everything, so I can't wait for next year's ride. And if you have the opportunity to do something like that with your horse, totally go for it. It's amazing bonding experience. It's so fun to be out in the woods and everything with your horse and meet a bunch of new people. So yeah, I'm just on my way to work right now, and that's pretty much the end of this vlog. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!